Welcome to Real Life Guidance. My name is Key, and today I'm here to do a reading for Aquarius. I hope you're having a great day. If not, I hope it gets better. I Before I did this reading, I was hearing the song by Outcast. I think it's called Whole World. Like da 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 da. The whole world loves to see it when you're in the news. The whole world loves to see it when you have the blues. So maybe you could be feeling like an outcast right now, Aquarius. Um, it is a lot of heavy, dark energy surrounding us right now. I can feel it. I don't know if you can feel it, but it's definitely there. So you might be feeling a little down right now. You might be feeling like people aren't being there for you. Um, You may just want to, see your downfall. Venus is also in retrograde. So Venus governs how we socialize and interact with people, our fashion sense, our creativity. You could be an outcast for that. Maybe the way you look or the way you dress. Maybe people have something to say about that. Um, but Venus is the goddess of love, marriage, beauty, and worldly comforts. For a man, where your Venus sign is, that's where your wife will, the best compatibility for whatever sign you have in Venus, finding a wife in that with that same sign. But right now, since Venus is in retrograde, this is not a good time to start a new relationship or make changes to your physical appearance. So, like if you want to get your hair cut and maybe you never went to this person before or whatever, maybe it's not a good time to do that. If you're looking at some type of physically enhancing surgery, um, some type of makeover, by Venus being in retrograde, um, it's not recommended. I'm not sure when it goes out. I'll find out. Um, Maybe put that in the description box. But let's get into the reading, Aquarius. See what else is going on for you. This is the last week of December of 2021. Getting ready to go into January 2022. Let's see what messages we got for you, Aquarius. Okay, we got celebration, social occasions that is currently on your mind right now, Aquarius. Right, because of New Year, maybe you plan on going to a New Year celebration party. Okay, that flipped out. I'll just go ahead and take it then. Um, let's see what else comes out. Um, I kind of feel like this was in a reverse. And then that probably goes with the message that I was just talking about with the Venus being retrograde. A guy, you're thinking about your current energy, like in celebration mode. Um, what's grounding you and keeping you focused this time We got the animal card. And on this card, it's like these two deer are bumping heads. So maybe you bumping heads with somebody. Let's see what the rest of the cards are. We got what do you need to give your attention and action to? Give your attention and action to. Okay. Some big cards. Gotta kind of adjust here. This card's a little big. I feel like this might be a relationship reading, like an intimate relationship, a romantic relationship. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Okay, so let's go over what we got. At the bottom of the deck, we have flow. I'll put it too close, it gets blue. I don't know if you can see that. But flow, number 27. You can't control life's events. You can only control how you deal with them. It's easier to go with the flow when life challenges. Let me say that again. It's easier to go with the flow when life challenges you. Emotions can overflow unless you release them. And since I mentioned too about this being Venus retrograde, maybe there's um, some stuff that's coming up. How you relate to love, how you relate to relationships and people in your life. So it's kind of coming up right now, and that could be what's causing you to feel outcasted. So okay, let me just go over again. For the first card, we got you and your energy. We got celebrations, social occasions. That is a number 7. It says on the card, are you concerned about commitment? Do you have fears around social situations? Would you like to break free from the repressed you? What is grounding you and providing you with focus at this time? What you focus on, like I mentioned before, the animal card with the deer's button heads, button antlers. So number 10, do you feel free or stifled? Is your situation making you feel caged or unhindered? Would you like to take some new risk? Okay, so it might be with this celebration, you want to risk, you want to get out there. For your current thoughts and perceptions, we got empowerment, and that is a number 43. 4 plus 3 is 7. Got the lady standing here with her sword and a white horse. Says, believe in your own power to create change and control your life. Be empowered by becoming an example to others. Use your past experiences to make yourself stronger. So yeah, I feel like what I mentioned before, you might be feeling like the outcast right now, Aquarius. You want to get out there and party, but you're kind of going back and forth with how you feel. Maybe something happened in the past. Because this love card came out in the reverse. This might be love in general, or could be an actual relationship that you're in. It says your relationship with yourself and others needs reassessing. Open up to love others by unblocking negativity. Embrace love without fear. Make it unconditional. So maybe this is in your how you're really feeling emotionally spot. So with this love, you might not be feeling like that. Maybe you went through something that caused you to reassess your relationships, and you could have went through a breakup. Yeah. And I feel like this is about self love, loving yourself, embracing yourself, being, loving yourself unconditionally. The position of what needs attention and action, we've got flying and falling. Yeah, you can see that. This lady looked like she in between the sky and the ocean. It's a number four. Um, Fours are about stability. I don't see a lot of fours, but that empowerment card had a 4 and a 3 on it, but it says, what do you need to be free of? Are you ready to take risk and fly solo? What do you need to feel empowered? Yeah. Yeah, you might be feeling a little beat up on yourself right now. Um, yeah. Maybe this breakup. And you know what? I totally skipped this. For your rising desires and primal needs, we got sex, which is a number 6. Do you feel disconnected to yourself and others? What do you need to feel more loving? Do you feel your needs are not being met? So, yeah, you might be feeling like your sexual needs aren't being met. This could have been in this relationship that just ended, or this celebration, this social gathering. Maybe you feel like you cannot express yourself sexually, or your sexual. Maybe you felt a certain way about your sexual needs, what you were wanting, whether or not they were being fulfilled, or maybe being honest with what it is that you wanted sexually. For where to direct your energy and intentions. That's number 16. 1 and 6 is a 7. Sevens are mysteries, also knowledge. On this card, it says possessions. The woman is like in a field. To me, it looks like it's been some type of storm or tornado because it's like shit flying everywhere, like debris flying everywhere. Do you need to redefine what you value? What is the cost of your loss? What are some changes that are causing you to feel undervalued? Yeah, going back, you feeling like that outcast, like we said. Um, Maybe somebody could have turned you down for sex. Maybe you had a sexual relationship with somebody and maybe you said something to them and they're like, oh no, I'm not into that. And then that left you feeling vulnerable. Um, maybe you felt like the person judged you or something. What you need to release and let go. We've got this weather, natural events card. In this card, same thing like a storm. I feel like that's talking about the possession too. This was some type of tower moment. Um, it says, what's urgent in your life? What's making you feel overwhelmed and is out of your control? Are you worried about how you will survive or major change? And then this card, wisdom, came out with it, number 26. The natural events card is a 9. 2 and 6 is an 8. Um, Wisdom, we've got experience and failure lead to wisdom. Apply wisdom to a present situation. Learn from the spirit world and its collective knowledge. Yeah. So I really think this is about, and then possessions, either maybe somebody's being possessive about sex. Um, Maybe you feel like somebody is just using you for sex, because the outcome of this situation we've got naked. And that's a number 15. 1 and 5 is a 6. Do you feel exposed or outed in some way? What is making you feel inadequate, guilty, ashamed, or vulnerable? What do you need to release? Yeah. So right now, like we talked about with Venus being in retrograde, is bringing up some emotions for you related, excuse me, related to love for yourself, related to love for others, and in relationships. And it's kind of forcing you to take a look at some stuff. Whatever this tower moment was, I feel like you gain wisdom, or you will. If this has not happened, you will gain wisdom from it, and you need to use that wisdom. If something similar like this happened in the past, you need to use that wisdom to get through it. Because we got a lot of movement. We got the flying card. We've got the flow card, the possession card. And these cards, it's like somebody flying around. Aquarius is an air sign. So this could be just a lot of mentally. You got a lot of this. You're thinking about a lot of this. Clarify the celebrations and social occasions for Aquarius, please. Okay, we got bad habits, temper, screaming match. So yeah, it could have been a fight. And you're like, nah, this ain't cool. I don't want to be a part of this shit. I'm out. Yeah, meeting with friends, visitor, family, young man or woman. This could be somebody younger than you. They have light features. So yeah, butting heads. Has some type of argument with this person. Could be an earth sign. Okay, we got the ace of, I went blank. Ace of Wands. Fire, action, work, growth, physical and spiritual energy. It's also intuition. In this deck, it could be that the dead wish to speak. Message for you there. Yeah, maybe your ancestors are interfering. Okay, I feel like somebody was with this empowerment card. So you had some kind of argument, or you were just bumping heads with this person who may be a younger earth sign, light complexion or light features, hair, skin, about some type of agreement. I got the 2 of clubs with the Jack of hearts. So yeah, it could have been some type of agreement. Yeah, and this is all about it's talking about using your past experiences to make yourself stronger. So this might be something repeating too with the Venus in retrograde, like a situation that you've gone through before, and now it's kind of coming back up again. Like when they say retrograde, okay, Mercury retrograde, Mercury is about communication. So you may receive communication from old people in your life, people from your past, your exes, whatever. Okay, so Venus retrograde, kind of same thing. Bringing up things from your past when it relates to love, creativity, also socializing. Yeah, so you made some type of agreement with this person. Either it was money, related with money, or you could have felt like this person was being selfish and or they could have been selfish with you in the past, and now you're needing to revisit that. Like, okay, this person, is this how they really are? Am I just ignoring it and not seeing it? Okay, the Ten of Hearts came out. So I feel like, okay, we'll be meeting up with family. Or you're wanting total love and support. And maybe this person just wants sex. Because the social gathering card with the Four of Hearts came out too. Again. Yeah, maybe they just want sex and you want something a little bit more serious. Or a lot more serious. Let's see. Okay, got 3 cards. We got manifest. Manifest your dreams and watch them materialize. Be willing to work on the inside to make manifestation possible. Make your intentions clear. We got creativity. Take a risk if you are led to a creative life. Invite creativity into your life. Create something new for yourself. And then we got renewal, rebirth. 41, and which is a 5. Examine what you resist discarding. Reassess what needs to be renewed and given a fresh start. Clean up all the things around you that are cluttering your life. Yeah, so I feel like this person or whoever you may be meeting up with, they may make you happy. You may have love for them and they may have love for you, but I feel like you're revisiting this to see what is it that you really want? What is it that you want to create for your life with this manifest? Manifest your dreams and watch them materialize. Be willing to work on the inside to make manifestation possible. Make your intentions clear. Yeah, what do you want? This person maybe they full of shit with this possessions card. I feel like this is attachments. Do you need to redefine what you value? What is the cost of your loss? What are some changes that are causing you to feel undervalued? So yeah, maybe they kind of don't take you serious. Like I mentioned about the Outcast card, maybe they don't take you serious. And instead of worrying about how they feel, it's about how you feel. What is it that you value? What is it that you want in your life when it comes to what you need for yourself to feel good? And then what do you need from somebody else to, return the favor? So it could be either that they're being possessive or you may feel attached to them. Yeah, you may feel attached to them, but maybe it's not a good thing. Like you're attached to somebody, yeah, you have a bond with them, but do you want to keep the party going like this? What's important to you? Because like I mentioned in the cards, you got a lot of natural disaster type activity going on, and this possession card is shit flying everywhere, right? That looks like a windmill in the back, a garbage can or something. It's debris. This is leftover debris. So this might be leftover debris in your love life that like when you're healing and you're growing and you're learning, it's always more to do. It's always something else. So it's like maybe this is that something else, this debris kicking up. Like, hey, you saying you don't want this, but do you really? Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want some? But the stuff is flying around too. Like, okay, it's been some type of tornado. Like, if it's a fire, it's a natural disaster. You don't have time to get all your shit. You really just got to get yourself. So it's like, hey, what do you value? If you have children, if you have a loved one, yeah, you want to get your family out of there. But it's like, yeah, this is like a now and never situation. Like, you don't have time for bullshitting. what is it? What is it that I need? What's important? You know, are you about to go try to save your coat that you, I don't know, that's a special, you paid a lot of money for it or something, and it's like, oh, I can't let that coat go, I gotta go grab it, but it's a fire or it's a tornado, the sirens is going off. Like, are you going back in the house for that? Like, do you really need that? Okay, these cards fell. I'm not gonna take them though. But yeah, it's like, what, reassessing what is it? What is it that you want? What is it that you need? Like, you know, cut out the bullshit. Let's get down to business. What is it that I really want? What's really important to me? And maybe having a conversation with that person to let them know, hey, this ain't it. Or if you want me, this is what I want. Blah, blah, blah. And let's go from there. But yeah, I really feel like this is a time to cut out the bullshit. And you'll be thinking that. You'll be learning that. Let's clarify this love card, please. Number 33, which is a 6. Why is the love card here? Okay. So 7 of diamonds is on the bottom of the deck. Thus, some type of truth being revealed, some type of lie. So we've got the 4 of diamonds. We got the 4, another 4. 4 of spades. This card is called the Devil's Bedpost. Accidents, fire, violence, poison, illness. We've got the 10 of clubs. I'm getting tongue tied. No, yeah, clubs. Clubs, which is wands. And then we've got the 3 of spades. So yeah, I see why this love card is in the reverse. Yeah, this is some straight up bullshit, because we got fighting all day and night. That's going back to the button heads over something. Accidents, fire, poison, illness. Like I said, with this tower card, something is going on that's fucked up, and you got to get your shit and go. So what is important? This with the shoes. These shoes is made for walking, and that's what I'm going to do. Like, I'm getting the fuck up out of here, because I'm about to walk up out of here. It's too much bullshit going on. This person could be they could be trying to come back in your life. They could just be wanting sex, you know. And that may be their reason to kind of get you. You know, it's the holiday. People, you getting drunk. Like I said, it's retrograde. You might get that drunk text or drunk message or something. Hey, you want to go out? Hey, you want to come over? No. No. I got my shoes. Like, it's an emergency. You running out the house. Grab your shoes. It's a fire. Hey, put your shoes on. Just keep your shoes by the bed, because you might have to go. And it might be cold outside. So, or it might be raining. You know, we got a lot of shit going on. We got thunder. We got lightning. We got somebody over here flying over the ocean. And then this card, what do you need to be free of? Are you ready to take risk and fly solo? What do you need to feel empowered? So yeah, right now you like I said, you're feeling like an outcast. Maybe like, I don't want to be alone, but being alone must be better than this. And this person is it's like two people, you know, hugging, being in an embraceful love, but this was in the reverse. So you don't have that with this person. You got fighting, you got burdens, You got them leaving the fuck up out of here. Where's my shoes? The devil's bedpost. Accidents, fire, illness, poison, violence. And I've skipped ahead, but you know how you currently feel emotionally. There's no love there. It's just been too much. It's been too much going on. Tell me about this flying falling, please. Number 4, flying falling. Yeah, I feel like it's just been too much going on here. We got number 3. And then, hey, she's flying in this card, right? This card is flying, falling. In this card, we've got I think this is a vulture, and they're flying. 3 days, 3 weeks, overcoming obstacles. So yeah, this is about overcoming obstacles. This obstacle right here, you will overcome this. You will get through this. Or even if this will happen in 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, with this person coming back and wanting to rekindle or whatever it is they want. Yeah, 3 days, 3 weeks, and number 3 is significant. So for the possessions card being in the position of where to direct your energy and intentions, to clarify that, we got the 5 of spades, and that's in the reverse. So in the reverse, that is mental and emotional health problems. We also have the 9 of hearts. So this is like wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment. I feel like for the sake of your mental and emotional health, you really need to think about what it is that you want. You know, what is it that you want? Because somebody can drive you crazy. Like if they're doing crazy shit, you know, when people be like, it's not you, it's me. You know, somebody will act the ass and make you think that you're nuts. Like, is it really me? And that might be what you're going through. Like, is it me? Is it me? You might be questioning your sanity because this person is just all over the place. And with the wish fulfillment, like, okay, you may want to be in a loving relationship. Who does not? Everybody can holler fuck love all day, but that ain't true. You got some cold-hearted people out there, yeah, but it ain't everybody. Everybody ain't saying fuck love. It's a lot of people who want to be loved, and to feel that feeling, they'll do some unordinary shit. They'll do some unordinary shit, some shit that don't make no sense. Like I'm hearing it lovesick, you know, hearing lovesick, you know, like, oh, somebody break up, they just whole world messed up. You know, they make so many movies about it. They distraught, call my girlfriend, come over, oh, he broke up with me, I can't. It will make you sick. It really will. So it's like, what is important to you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically? What is it that you want? And you need to be honest with yourself about what that is. Let me clarify wisdom and this weather and natural events with what Aquarius needs to release and let go. What does Aquarius need to release and let go? Aquarius needs to release and let go. Okay, so we got this 10 of diamonds. Okay, so that's financial. And then we've got the reaping what you sow card. Okay, so wisdom is experience and failure lead to wisdom. Apply wisdom to a present situation. Learn from the spirit world and its collective knowledge. Okay, let me do that. Because I feel like this is maybe you Maybe you spent some money on something or invested in something. And you're gonna get it back. Okay, I feel like you're so something with food. What is no longer sustaining you in real life? Where do you see yourself in the food chain? Is your life abundant or you lacking in any area? So yeah, this might be financial. I feel like the spirit guides card came out. Nine. Yeah, spirit guides card came out, and then this further with the dead wish to speak. So yeah, your spirit guides, your ancestors, they are communicating with you. How would you like to be more spiritually connected? Do you have an unresolved issue from the past? What magical qualities do you wish to possess? Talking about, again, manifesting what it is you want. This is in Venus retrograde, is bringing this up to deal with your whatever kind of hangups you got when it comes to loving yourself, accepting yourself for who you are, no matter how fucked up you think that may be. How fucked up you think that may be. You need to embrace that. You need to work on that. You need to change that, because you need to worry about loving yourself, not accepting things from people in exchange for love, or what you think love is. Is that really love? No, no, not at all. So changing your mind, yeah, yeah. I think how you look at success too, what you think is successful, because of, like I'm saying, this is time. It's time to go with these cards with the leaving. You know, some shit's on fire, or some shit's flooding, or um a plane is going down, whatever it is. It's like you need to be in that urgency, that state of urgency. Like 911, it's an emergency. um I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. So whatever can't go, whether that's a way of thinking, a way of living, it that can't go. That can't go with you. Like, this is an emergency situation. This shit can't go with me. I have somewhere else to go, and it's no room for this baggage that is holding you back, it's holding you up. So I feel like you will be successful using that wisdom, whatever it was that you failed at. And dust yourself off and try again. You may have failed in relationships in the past. This does not mean that love is not for you. This does not mean that you will never have love, because you're going to give yourself love, right? You're going to use this wisdom that you're learning from this situation, even though it looks like it's all bad. It's not. It's not. You can turn this situation around. You can have success. You can have success learning from this situation, applying whatever you learned in the past, listening to what on this card, wisdom, learn from the spirit world and its collective knowledge. Your spirit guides are communicating with you. You may be getting signs, you may be hearing songs, you may be seeing movies or some kind of messages, maybe even in the type of food that you're eating. Something could be making you sick. You could be eating food from this person, it could be making you sick, so don't eat their food. It made me think about it with I don't know what, Snow White. Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be Snow White on the card. You know, the poisonous apple. Hell, you can even relate that to the story of Eve eating the apple from the tree. So yeah, yeah, it could even be about Eve eating the apple from the tree, but it's definitely tainted fruit. Tainted fruit, sometimes it may look good, but it's not. It's all red and shiny, but You know the truth. Okay, so let's see. We got that in the position for release and let go. Yeah, release what you learned from this situation. It may shake shit up. If this has not happened, like I said, this is the last week of December going into January. So if it has not happened already and it does, okay, you know, dust yourself off. I'm better than this. There's more waiting for me. For the outcome, we got the Naked card. And then I'm like, it's see-through. It's see-through. This girl looks like, you know, she's dissolving. Do you feel exposed or outed in some way? What is making you feel inadequate, guilty, ashamed, or vulnerable? What do you need to release? Yeah. Okay, so clarify this Naked card for me, please. I feel like this whole situation is left you feeling vulnerable. Like, yeah, this whole situation has left you feeling vulnerable. 6 of Diamonds in the reverse. In the reverse, it's just saying, turn the fuck around. This is a spirit of restlessness. This is ghost, illness, enemies, witchcraft. Going back to she may be putting something in your food. Relationship. Yeah, I feel like this relationship has made you sick. 3 of Hearts. 3 days, 3 hours, someone wants to talk, wrongs will be righted. They could even be drunk, like I mentioned. That this person is gonna come back around, but they're not. There ain't no good. They in 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. Number 3 is significant. The number 9 is also significant here. Yeah, I got 9 3 times. 9 is also a number of the dead, like a portal, number of the dead. But it's also about completing, like completing cycles. I feel like this person made you sick. They may be ill themselves. Like they may have some type of mental issues. They could possibly be into dark magic. But this relationship isn't for you. It's really not. And something is going to happen or has happened to show you that. It's up to you. If you're going to heed that information, I'm going to do one card here. I'm going to do an advice card with this Soul's Journey card, if I can get it out. But yeah, I feel like this relationship is sick. Causing you to be sick mentally, possibly physically, possibly emotionally, and it's time for you to get out of it. So while Venus is in retrograde, like I said, this is not a good time to start a relationship. This is a time to evaluate relationships, see what's important to you, and do that for yourself. Because once you set those boundaries and once you know what it is that you want, it'll be easier when you do meet people. You know, to kind of know, like, is this for me or is this not? Versus, I just want to be loved so bad, I'll take anything you're giving me. No, you will. No, you will not. No, you will fucking not take anything they're giving out. What advice, spirit guides, do you have for Aquarius today? What advice do you have for Aquarius with this situation? Moving on, moving on, moving on. What does Aquarius need to know? Moving forward, what do they need to know? Okay, we got surrender popping out first. And then we've got envy in the reverse popping out second. So surrender says, I can release my need to control. So this might be you trying to grab onto this person. Because like we said, shit's fucked up right now. It's the end of the world. according to these cards. Denial is at the bottom of the deck. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Going back to that wisdom card. So yeah, you might be, things seem real out of control. Things seem real just like what's going on. Everything is all over the place. And you may want to control it, but it's time to surrender. And I'm going to read from out of the book too. And Envy says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. And that might be with that outcast. You feeling like an outcast, and maybe this relationship makes you feel successful. You know, sometimes we are measuring ourselves up to other people, what other people think is successful, what other people are telling you. Oh, if you ain't doing this or you ain't doing that, you know, you ain't on. Let me tell you today, fuck what you heard. Don't be believing people, because people just be saying any goddamn thing. Now, I'm not talking about me, but you know, I'm talking about them other folks. Okay, so surrender. I can release my need to control. You need to understand the distinction between power and control. You have the power of eternal control, but very little external control over people or situations. The majority of your external control is through the power of influence. You can lead by example. Every soul has its own unique path, and it is not your job to dictate it. Giving advice or direction in a compassionate manner is the way to go. Your soul, too, has a path, and you possess the power to control it. But you must surrender the illusion that you have control over another. Remember that this is a process, and from time to time, your ego will rise up and demand that things be the way they should be. Envision a hot air balloon being loaded up with all the things you think you need to control, and let them ride away in the balloon. You'll be surprised to find out that when you release the energy of control and accept the energy of surrender, doors will open that you never expected, because you have now given the universe space in which to materialize what is needed for your highest soul growth. I'm going to leave it at that. I'll see you next time.